Good morning. My name is Joseph van Eden. I'm here at the solar pump warehouse, and as you can see here is all the different ranges of solar pumps that we sell. The ones that you see here on your left side is the DC pumps. We got 12 different ranges, and each one of these heaps of boxes represent one of those 12 ranges. This is the Siva 80 pump that we sell. So when you read on here, it says this can go up to 80 meters in depth, and it's a 36 volt pump. Now this bottom part of the pump is the motor part of the pump, and then this top part of the pump is the wet end part of the pump. You can see that little holes that's there. That is where you're gonna tie your rope in. The pipe comes on this side, but the rope comes in here, and then when you pull the pump out, you can pull it on the rope that's tied in there. Now if you look on here, you see there's 3 bolts there. Now when you loosen up these 3 bolts and you pull this part out of the pump, then you'll actually find there's the little helical rotor. Now we give you an extra copy of the helical rotor with this pump. So in case the helical rotor, if you have hard water, sometimes the helical rotor will break, or if you have a lot of sand in your borehole, then you loosen these 3 bolts, pull this out, and you can put your helical rotor into the pump. Here is an AC pump that's disassembled. The motor is quite heavy. It's a second-hand one, so you can see that's the motor part. On the top part of the motor, it has the part that turns. Now above this comes the above that, on that side, connects the wet end part. Now this wet end, as you can see, it's got different stages, and these stages control the volume of water that it can pump, and also the amount of pressure that it can create when you pump. So here I'm by the control boxes. Between these 3 ranges of control boxes, we can do any of the 12 different DC pumps that we sell. You can run it. Now if you look on the inside of this control box, I don't know if you can see nicely there, but here you can see there's the on and off switch on the control box. You can see there's the timer switch. Usually we put it on 30, and there's the speed dial. So if you got too much water, you can dial off the speed, and the pump will pump a little slower, or you can put it a little louder. You can see there's the place where we connect the panels, and then there by number 1, 2, and 3 is the places where we connect the solar pump, and then the outcome number 1 and the WH. This is where we usually would connect the sensor that goes down into the well. This is our solar pump inverter for the AC pumps. When you open it up on the inside, you can switch it on. You wait about a minute, and then it starts up, and it can start pumping. A wide range of AC pumps that we use with this inverter, and then also the solar panels that work with this inverter. On this side, we got the different frames. We give you nuts and bolts to connect your panels to the frame. We give it to like this, and then inside here is a 76mm pipe that you're gonna plant inner concrete on your farm, and you can put your barbed wire on there for safety, and then you put this one on top, and usually we'll then mount the solar pump controller on the pipe that's underneath the frame. This pipe is cut at a 26-degree angle. Here is the solar panels that we sell. When I flip it over, you see there is the holes, and then inside of these holes is where we're going to screw it onto our solar frame. Now if you look on the wires, this is a positive and this one is a negative. So we already give you the wires with the connector. So it's really just you plug the positive into the negative from each of the panels, and then the final one will plug into a wire that will go to your control box. Now I'm by the submersible cable. As you can see, this is a 4mm submersible cable. It's quite a thick cable, and these ones we use for all installations up to 60 meters in depth in a borehole that it pumps. Now this other one, this is quite a figure. If you can look at the two, you can see this is the 4mm, this is the 6mm. Now the 6mm one we use for boreholes that is 60 meters or deeper. This is a 32mm fitting that we sell with our pump. On this end, fits a 32mm plastic pipe, and on this end screws into the top of your DC pump. This is the base plate that works with our pump. You'll notice here is little holes, and these holes are to tie your rope on when you put your pump into the ground. Your pump pipe gets connected. There's a fitting that screws in here, and then the pipe comes into that, and then you'll also notice there's a little space here, and this is where your electrical wire that goes to the controller box comes through.
Turbex Pumps and Power, the #1 place in South Africa to meet all your renewable energy needs.
Goeiemôre, my naam is Josef van Eden en ek is hierso by die solar pomp warehouse. So soos jy kan sien, hier is die verskillende solar pompe wat ons verkoop, en op hierdie kant is die solar panele. Okay. En ek weet nie wat nog om te sê nie.